Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing fantastic today. It's Hump Day, Wednesday, November 13th, and currently it's 48 degrees, high today 63, 2% chance of rain, and winds at 5 miles per hour. Today we'll have an out and about with Mike and Joy. It was a nice day out, and we decided to go to the new Aldi. So we did a video for y'all that didn't see the first one. Maybe it's just got a lot of I mean, there's a 4-lane that's we go to part of the ways, and even though it's got a lot of traffic on it, sometimes it's got some nice kind of little scenic areas in it, you know, of woods and stuff like that. But there's a lot to see on that end of town also. There's a lot of different stores and restaurants and stuff, and so we thought we'd go ahead and film it while we were out running around. And then should be Thursday, then we'll have the haul. Ended up with a big haul from Aldi, and got some great stuff and some great prices as well. So today there'll be the out and about, and then tomorrow will be the haul. Okay, what's for dinner? We didn't have the chicken wasn't thawed out yesterday, and then it really we were kind of iffy on whether it would be good, and we didn't want to take a chance, so we bought, you know, because she wants to fix her recipe, and if it was no good, we wouldn't have any other thawed out. We still got some frozen, so we just bought some at Aldi, and she's fixing that today, and then we'll have a salad and pasta side with it. So, let's see what else. Okay, I've got a taste test, and this came from Aldi. It's let me hold on a minute. I'm trying to figure this out, what it's called. Okay, I really don't know how to pronounce it. It had a sticker over part of it, and I didn't know exactly what it said. Well, I mean, I kind of knew, but anyway, it's P-A-I-N-S A-U Chocolat. See? Obviously, it's French. Maybe YC, maybe you could tell us how to pronounce that. I know you know a little bit of French. Well, you might know a whole lot of it, but you're the only one that might be able to tell us how do you actually pronounce that. Okay, it says sweet brioche rolls filled with creamy, rich chocolate, pairs perfectly with a cup of coffee or tea in the morning or in afternoon as a sweet snack. Yeah, it says product of France on it. So let's see what. Wow, is that a big, like, UPC code or something? Look at that. Wow. Okay. Wow, this is one of the things they don't have but one UPC, unless that thing there can be scanned somehow. Usually they got 3 or 4 of them on them. Okay, if you eat one of them, it's 190 calories. 13% total fat, 20% saturated. It's probably because of the chocolate mainly. No trans fat or cholesterol, 8% sodium, 8% carbs, 4% fiber, 10% sugars. That's not bad. 3 grams of protein, and 8% of iron and 2% of potassium. So just looking at it now, I mean, you know, I'm not going to eat one of these every day, that's for sure. But I would give it a, looking at it, it's mainly just the saturated fat. That really, there's not a whole lot more that's really that bad about it. 190 calories. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for nutrition facts. Let's see if we can get one of them. I remember seeing these before, and I think we've had them, but it's been a long time ago. I know we've had them. It's been a long time, but they are smaller. It happens every time I get something, or we get something that we haven't gotten in a long time. It's always smaller. And this is definitely smaller than it used to be. I can tell you right now. So, just like everything else. So, I mean, good grief. Probably not as much chocolate in there or something, too. But you can see it. Let's see. See, it's like hollow. It is good. One of the things I like about it is it's not super sweet. But there's really not much in here. You can see they're basically hollow. You can about see through it all the way. There's not much. However, it is really good. I definitely think there used to be more chocolate in it than this. I don't know how they made it so hollow now. It is, and it would be great for morning coffee. These are fresh too, really fresh. I love it. Okay. I really love these. Really good with the coffee. Or if you have tea. Or a glass of milk. Okay. 5 out of 5 for flavor. I really love these. I wish I had a little more chocolate. It's the only thing. All right, let's see. So a 4 out of 5 for nutrition facts and a 5 out of 5 for taste. I don't like something super sweet for breakfast. Joy, if you haven't seen it, I did a short of it. Joy made some French toast with this Texas toast bread we got at Walmart. And we had that butter pecan, I think it was syrup. Delicious. Okay. I'd like to have that again. I hadn't had French toast in I don't know how long. Probably a year at least. All right, good drink of coffee with it. All right, our jokes, everyone. Oh, that's the thought of the day. I went too far. I gave my father $100 and said, "Buy yourself something that will make your life easier." So he went out and bought a present for my mother. That's a good idea. Okay. The New York Times, among other papers, recently published a new Hubble Space Telescope photograph of distant galaxies colliding. Of course, astronomers have had pictures of colliding galaxies for quite some time now, but with the vastly improved resolution provided by the Hubble Space Telescope, you can actually see the lawyers rushing to the scene. Alien lawyers. And our thought of the day is from Cynthia Hand, H-A-N-D, and it says unearthly. I don't know who she is. It's funny, I never really hardly know them unless they're, somebody like Albert Einstein or Franklin D. Roosevelt or something. These other ones that they have some kind of weird name after it, I don't know where they come from. Okay, it says, "Dude, Hot Bozo, best nickname ever. Hot Bozo? What? That's a nickname? Dude, Hot Bozo, best nickname ever. Okay. I don't know about that one. Okay, let's see. I saw one. Was it this? I think it was this one. Take quiz for trivia time. Okay, according to the 2007 movie title, which outlaw shot Jesse James? Butch Cassidy, John Dillinger, Sundance Kid, Robert Ford. According to the outlaw, which outlaw shot Jesse James according to the movie title? I don't remember a movie title that had... Excuse me. I think it was Robert Ford. Yeah, I've seen, documentaries on Jesse James and, just Old West documentaries and stuff. So that's right. The assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Yeah, he shot him from behind him. Just shot him in the head. Is a 2007 American epic revisionist Western film written and directed by Andrew Dominic and starring Brad Pitt. I saw that movie, but I don't remember it saying anything in the title about it. Jesse James and Casey Affleck was Robert Ford. Okay. Which famous outlaw once used Horseshoe Canyon as a hiding place? Butch Cassidy, Billy the Kid, Tom Horn, Clyde Barrow. Okay. Horseshoe Canyon. I don't remember. I don't think it was Billy the Kid or Butch Cassidy. And Clyde Barrow, isn't that like Bonnie and Clyde? What? So that leaves Tom Horn. I'm going to go with that. No, it's Butch Cassidy. So I'm learning something here. Hundreds of years after the canyon was no longer inhabited, the Europeans arrived and brought new life to the area. In the 1800s, famous outlaws such as Butch Cassidy used the canyon as a hiding place. Then in the early 1900s, ranchers used the canyon as a place where their livestock could feed. In the mid-1900s, the area was searched for oil and other minerals, but nothing was ever discovered. Well, leave it alone then. Tony Montana is a famous character in which movie? Scarface, Grease, Psycho, Taxi Driver. Oh my gosh. Tony Montana. Oh man, it sounds like I'm going with Grease. No, it's Scarface. Oh man, Scarface is a 1983 American crime drama film directed by Brian De Palma and written by Oliver Stone. It tells the story of Cuban refugee Tony Montana. I didn't know Al Pacino in that was the name Tony Montana in that. So that's something I never knew. And how you like my little friend? Everybody knows that. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah. Say hello to my little friend. Start shooting. Al Capone was one of the first American patients treated by what drug? Aspirin, ibuprofen, Valium, penicillin. He had, I've seen stuff about him too. And as a matter of fact, he even stayed in our town quite a bit. And they called it Little Chicago here. That's what they were calling it. He stayed in this house downtown. No, I mean it was a hotel, and he would just rent the whole. He would rent the whole, pretty much all, like 2 floors or something. Yeah. So I want to say, and he wasn't, and he had, like, I don't know what you call, if you'd call them like STDs, you know. So I'm saying penicillin. Yeah. Yes. Capone was first diagnosed with syphilis while serving his 11-year sentence for tax fraud. Following his transfer to Alcatraz in 1934, he began to show signs of confusion and disorientation. He was officially diagnosed with neurosyphilis in 1938. He was one of the first Americans to receive the antibiotic penicillin as treatment for syphilis after the drug began to be mass-produced. Huh. What was the nickname of William Bonney, a notorious outlaw? I know this without looking. Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, Billy the Kid, Jesse James, William Bonney. Okay, that's Billy the Kid. Yep. Billy the Kid, by name of William H. Bonney Jr., original name Henry McCarty, question mark. American outlaw who was one of the most notorious gunfighters of the American West. He claimed to have killed 21 men. The actual number is likely less than 10. By the age of 21, Billy the Kid was gunned down by Sheriff Pat Garrett. Okay, I got 3 right and 2 wrong so far. Which of these famous outlaws was active during the Great Depression? John Dillinger, Butch Cassidy, Jesse James, Billy the Kid. This one's fairly easy for me. It might be for you all too. I don't know, this picture, they show a picture of wash and stuff for the Great Depression, you know, clothes out on the wash. It's John Dillinger. Yeah. John Dillinger, the younger of 2 children born to John Wilson Dillinger and Mary Ellen Molly Lancaster, was an American gangster during the Great Depression. Which, okay. Okay, well, which DC supervillain was nicknamed, or is nicknamed, the Clown Prince of Crime? Bane, Lex Luthor, Darkseid, the Joker. I used to have a lot of comic books when I was a kid. Probably would have been worth something today. I probably gave them to somebody, you know, traded them for something. It's the Joker. Yep. The Joker is a supervillain appearing in American comic books written by DC Comics. The character was created by Bill Finger, Bob Kane, and Jerry Robinson, and first appeared in the debut issue of the comic book Batman on April 25, 1940. Wow. Ra's, R-A-apostrophe-S, Al Ghul, G-H-U-L, is a villain in which comic book series? The Avengers, Batman, Watchmen, Superman. I don't really know this. I never heard of him. So, that being, I'm going to pick one that I've never watched anything of, Watchmen. No, it's wrong. It's Batman. I just didn't know on that one. Ra's al Ghul, sometimes written, that another pronunciation, is a supervillain and enemy of Batman, a former healer whose name translates to head of the demon. Okay. 5 right and 3 wrong. In which year did Al Capone die? 1937, 1947, 1957, 1967. Wow. I'm going to say, I really don't know. I think it'd be about 1957. No, it's 47. I was really torn between the two there, 47 and 57. It's 1947. Al Capone, by name of Alphonse Capone, also called Scarface, American Prohibition era gangster who dominated the organized crime. So that's when he died, 1957. One more. In which U.S. state is home to the Bonnie and Clyde Ambush Museum? Which U.S. state is home to Bonnie and Clyde Ambush Museum? I think that's the car. It looks like it's the way it's shot up there. Louisiana, Arizona, New Jersey, Oklahoma. I'm really... oh, man. I really don't know for sure. I'm going to go with New Jersey. No, and I was thinking Louisiana too, but I don't know why. I just thought New Jersey a little bit would be, more likely. Okay, the world is still intrigued by the infamous outlaws Bonnie and Clyde, lovers who were destined to die together and did in northern Louisiana. Okay. All right, so I broke even today. 5 right and 5 wrong. I learned some great stuff. And, some of these I just didn't know anything about. And I like that too, that it's a little more challenging. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you had a good score, better than mine. So anyway, if you did enjoy it, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Y'all, get you some of these. If you like, it's not a ton of chocolate in it. It's just enough, really, for me. And like I said, they're a little bit smaller than they used to be, I think. But they are really good, everyone. And I don't think they're very expensive. I think they were like, I went over it in the haul. I think they were like $3.99, I think. That's still not bad since there's 8 of them in there. Isn't that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So, and later on, check out Out and About with Mike and Joy. We're out on a nice day, running around. Bye, everyone, and God bless.